Well, the story of what happened to a Charlotte woman in Mexico continues right now to evolve tonight, and Queen City News does a deep dive on what the timeline of what happened and when. Well, Queen City News anchor Morgan Francis broke this story. She's live right here in the studio with us tonight. Morgan, this story has captured the attention of just so many and, as I said, still evolving.
Yeah, Alicia, it really is. As new information comes out, it puts into question other details we've learned in the wake of Shanquilla Robinson's death. Tonight, we learned more about the timeline of events and the inconsistencies that need to be cleared up. Family says Shanquilla Robinson arrived to their luxurious Ocean View home, Villa Linda 32, on October 28th. The guest list notes there were 7 people on the trip. Robinson called her mom to tell her a chef was cooking them dinner that night.
I said, well, okay, I love you, have a good night.
And she talked to her the next day. We know at some point Robinson was violently assaulted by another woman inside the villa. Picture comparison with the villa's online photo gallery confirms the fight happened in the master suite. Multiple people watched the fight, encouraging Quilla to fight back.
Quilla, can you at least fight back?
No. She says no before she's thrown to the ground and punched and kicked in the head and back of the neck. Investigative reporter Gerardo Zuniga with Metropolimix shared the police report with Queen City News. It says on October 29th at 2:13 p.m., the group called for a doctor, telling that doctor Robinson drank too much alcohol and they wanted to give her an IV. At 3:15 p.m., the doctor arrived and noted Robinson had a poor verbal response in a drunken state, with stable vital signs, and was dehydrated. Dr. Carolina Beatriz Onelias Gutierrez recommended they transfer Robinson to the hospital, but her friends insisted they treat her on site. At 4:20, Robinson had a seizure, and that's when her friend, named in the report as Wenter Donovan, called 911 to request an ambulance. During that time, Robinson's condition deteriorated. Dr. Gutierrez declared her deceased just before 6 p.m. The doctor was with Robinson for nearly 3 hours, a large discrepancy with her death certificate, which says she died 15 minutes after her injury. Another inconsistency, her time of death, which is noted as 3 p.m. on her death certificate and 6 p.m. in the police report. Police who were called to the villa at 5 p.m. arrived at 5:25. They tell Queen City News friends also told officers Robinson had alcohol poisoning, something they say they knew was false when her autopsy came back. On November 9th, Robinson's mother, frustrated and seeking the truth, speaks to Queen City News, telling us she doesn't believe the story her daughter died of alcohol poisoning, something her so-called friends were also telling the family. On November 10th, Robinson's body arrived back home to family along with her death certificate, which listed her cause of death a severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, which is instability in the top vertebrae in the neck. It indicated to family she had been beaten. On November 16th, only after news agencies pressed Mexican authorities on the suspicious death did they share a press release stating they were investigating the death of a woman at Fundadores Beach Club. 2 days later, November 18th, the FBI announced it had launched an investigation into Robinson's death, nearly 3 weeks after she died. Now, in that police report, the doctor lists her cause of death as cardiac arrest, not a severe spine injury. One thing that's remained consistent is that aside from statements made from friends, there's no mention of alcohol in Robinson's body or as a cause of death. Brian.
Oh, man. Yo, that's my motherfucking soul story. And I'm from my motherfucking streets. Just an old nigga now. And I'm call me out, motherfucker. I get down to mine. I'm a motherfucking clown. So I'm saying, that's how the fuck I get down. These are my fucking soul stories. So my motherfucking glory. It's murder, kill. I watch the blood spill. Real rap music ain't real rap. It ain't rap music. I refuse it. I debunk it. It's all false pretense. Motherfucker, have the evidence. It's all nonsense. You just niggas know why. Get knocked with talking pills. Overdose. Cause I'm a motherfucking overdose. Not a fucking motherfucking see. Over the streets, these are my soldier stories. Told in the motherfucking glory. I be fucking old. Yeah, soldier story. My battle cry, motherfuckers die. I rise with the morning sun, with a fucking gun in hand. My voodoo kills them in ritual. You just a ritual, you little bitch ass liar. I ain't buying you no gangster than me. You got some like the bitches on TV. Bitch, I'm a motherfucker.
Hey, peace, black family. Greetings to the black family. It's been a minute since I dropped a video because I was banned on YouTube for a song that I did about 2 years ago. I did a song called How You Make a Slave, and I guess someone didn't like the song. They viewed it, and I was given a strike. I was suspended for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame. It's supposed to be America. You know, we supposed to have freedom of speech according to the First Amendment that was ratified. But we see in America that freedom of speech could hamper you in some type of way. You feel me? So it's not really a law that you can say what you want to say here in America, especially being a black man, being outspoken. The song was called How You Make a Slave. How can you get mad at that? I'm just giving you the tactics that the white man use to make us tools to the day. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why they strike me. That's why you ain't heard from me in 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? So if this your first time coming into my channel, please mash up the likes, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. You feel what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to the channel, share the video, hit the notification button so you'll be in the crosshairs every time I drop one of these videos. Fam, you know, like I said before, black people got all the smoke when it comes to helping the other races of people exterminate us. We got all the smoke when it comes to helping the ruling class help exterminate us. We already being killed by other races of people on the planet. And most of us kill each other out of jealousy. Your malice, rage, and jealousy. And this is what I peeped when I got the news about this sister who went to Chicago, not to Chicago, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about something happened in Chicago, we're gonna get to that. But a sister that went on a vacation to Mexico, Shanquilla Robinson, in October. I know y'all heard of this case. It's a well talked about case. How someone, one of her friends took her to Mexico and killed her. Recording it. Someone black. These are black people killing black people. So this video to me and to you who's listening, we're gonna name this video, Do We Have Black Devils Living Among Us? Among us. Do we have black devils? Or black people, black devils? Or do we have black devils in the community? How is it that a sister 25 years old, her friends plan to attack and kill her? For what? Black people hate to see other black people doing good. Jealousy and rage is the reason why this is happening in the community. A lot of people say financial situations, yeah, that can be a tool that light the fire to the rage that we feel being economically deprived, being poor. Being poor can make you do some things that you probably wouldn't do if you wasn't poor. But you still got your mind. So some things that we do is not a excuse. You know it's not right to be jealous of another black person, but we've been reared in that way, and fashioned and molded in that way. We hate to see another black person may look better than us, got a better job than us, got a better car than us. We are enraged. And some of us who have, we think we better than those people who don't. What is the wrong with us, man? How can you take your sister and beat her like that? In the villa, there's a video out going viral of Shanquilla Robinson being beaten by one of her friends. And her other friend, which was a male black man, didn't have heart enough to step in and stop the beating of his friend. Only thing he could say is, on the video, you can hear this chump say, "You're not going to fight back?" Telling his friend Shanquilla, "You're not going to fight back?" This is the only thing that this brother, had to offer instead of breaking the fight up. But it was a well-planned attack to take her out to Mexico and kill her. And when I said something about Chicago earlier, I jumped the gun. This reminds me of the Kanika Jenkins situation, where her friends set her up for $200. Black friends raped and murdered this sister, and they found her in a freezer. What is wrong with black people? It was once said by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that the author of murder is jealousy and envy. And I do believe that Kanika Jenkins was probably murdered because she was probably more of a good-looking woman opposed to her friends. And maybe that's why they set her up to kill her for $200. For $200, I think it's a little bit more to this situation that happened in Chicago with Kanika Jenkins. I don't know if her family received any type of justice for that senseless murder. A lot of these kids are getting into these college sororities, and they want to carry out these satanic rituals, and you don't know why. Your kid been chosen to be a sacrificial lamb or whatever. A lot of these kids listen to this satanic ass drill music, taking a lot of pills. They not in their right mind. I'm not making an excuse, because I know jealousy and envy is the author of the murder of Shaniqua Robinson. The authorities, the police found her dead in the villa October 29th. Her friends called her mama and told her mama that Shanquilla died due to alcohol. Come to find out, they beat that woman baby to death. Broken spinal cord, broke neck. The fight that they showed on that film, I believe all those motherfuckers joined in and stumped that girl out for some apparent reason. And I bet you jealousy is at the end of that rope. Jealousy is at the end, and why this sister is still not living. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves. After learning that self-hate education on that slave plantation information, I'm going back to the slave plantation. I'm blaming it on slavery. The white man taught you how to envy your brother and sister. And you still running with the ball? You still running with that information he gave you? Hell, I know some motherfuckers around me. I wouldn't tell them motherfuckers I hit the number for $1 million or I came into some type of money. You know what I mean? I hit a lick. You know, I did a video. My video went viral and everybody wanted to pay me for the video. You know, I would keep that to my motherfucking self. Not that I'm scared. I just don't like the envy that motherfuckers show and display. I've been around and I watch it. You know, now that I'm wise and I done woke up, I can see the jealousy and rage and I hear the inputs. All you gotta do is be riding with a motherfucker. I done been riding with motherfuckers. And a car pull up beside us, you mean I give props. I ain't no hater type motherfucker. A car pull up, I'm riding with this one nigga. A car pull up, had some nice rims on it. And I just said how nice the car was. The driver that I'm riding with, like, fuck that car ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Just jealousy. What that be for? Black people, we gotta get rid of that retarded ass shit. Quit being jealous of your brother. Sister, quit being jealous of another black woman. When I see another black man or another black woman doing their thing and they successful in what they doing, I give props. I give props. That's what we should do. And when you see a motherfucker trying to show and prove that he better than you or she better than you because she financially well off, hey, you got to ignore that. Come on, man, you bigger than that. You got to laugh at them. They have the Republican, white man, European type of mind. When a motherfucker trying to show his riches to try to make you jealous, you got to laugh at that, brothers and sisters. You got to laugh at that. You got to know your money don't mean shit in this world when you black. Money only means something when black people unify, come together. When black people in Africa, black people in the Caribbean, black people in America, when we unite as one, we got the power. But we too busy chasing the bag on the individual side. And this is why you self-hate on your brother and on your sister. There's no way that this sister Shanquilla should be dead. The Shanquilla shouldn't be dead. Based on jealousy. It's all about jealousy. Trust me. They were jealous of the sister. Or the sister may have had a couple more dollars than they had and robbed her. Did we think about that? She might have thought her friends was going to be cool. She might have revealed that she hit a lick. You know? And they took over there and they robbed her. At the end of the day, you know, ain't no loyalty. That's why I fuck with dogs. A dog is more loyal than a motherfucking human. I don't give a fuck what you say. My pit bull, my bull master, my bully, and I got puppies. You know, even the puppies now showing loyalty, and they some little motherfuckers. They know I'm coming in there feeding them. You feel what I'm saying? Black people, we gotta have more loyalty among each other. We'll sell each other out for a bowl of rice. You feel what I'm saying? And we did that in the slavery days. Sell our own people out for a little something extra in the slave master's house. Now the slave master told us how to envy and jealous and be jealous of one another. Now we killing one another based on what we learned. This is learned behavior. So do we got black devils living among us? Yes, we do. Our people devil. See, a black devil can't fool me. The black devil always gossip to keep things going on amongst the people. The black devil, as soon as he see another black person successful, the black devil is a hater. He wants to reach out, or she wants to reach out and make it unpleasantable for the person that's blessed with something that they don't got. And those who are blessed with certain kind of riches and certain kind of blessings, they try to think they better than other black people living in an anti-black man world. This is where the technology come in at. We shit on each other, but the whole world shit on black people. So why the sister is not living based on some retardation that you learned on that slave plantation? Niggas, y'all need to let that shit go. All that jealousy and envy that we got for each other, you need to let that go. Let it burn. Let that shit burn. You learned that shit on that slave plantation, and you still applying that to your brother and sister. You mad to see your brother and sister that make it. And you motherfuckers who made it, you think you better than other black people? I'm talking to all of us tonight. All of us. You motherfuckers who are blessed, show a motherfucker who ain't got it how to motherfucker get it. And then if you can't get it, motherfucker, don't be mad at a motherfucker who got it. Be blessed that your ass alive. You feel what I'm saying? You black. You alive. You black in America. You black around the world. You black in Africa. Alive today. That's a blessing. You know why that's a fucking blessing? Because they killing us off every 9 fucking minutes in America. Somebody black in America is being killed or shot or jumped on unjustly by somebody from another race. True story. And at the same time, there's someone black doing something to a black person at the same fucking time. So we getting it all the way around the board. Black people ain't got no fucking friends. The Chinese hate black people. The Arabs hate black people. The Mexicans hate black people. The Jews hate black people. White people hate black people. And black people hate black people. We getting it, man. We getting it. Black people hate to see other black people succeed. Those who succeed think they better than those who ain't been blessed with the same thing they got. It's a constant attack up on black people. That's why I say a lot of black people always got smoke to go against other black people. You know what I'm talking about? But I know a black devil when I see a black devil. Another thing, man, I've been around a lot of black men who are really materialistic, a material person. Man, that is deep right there. A motherfucker is so material because you ain't never had nothing. You've been always told black people ain't shit. So to push your status, you need material possessions to feel good. That's a weak man. You should feel good being an M-A-N, a black man. Irregardless if you broke, irregardless if you rich. If you a black man and you alive right now, that's a blessing because they killing black men every day. You a black woman and you alive right now, pat yourself on the back, look in the mirror and tell yourself how blessed you are today to be living in a white man's world right now. Don't you know they kill brothers and sisters in jail every day in America? True story. Don't you know they kill brothers and sisters in prison every day? The guards, the staff, the correctional facilities. Don't you know on the streets of America every 9 minutes, somebody black being shot or beaten up by the police every 9 minutes? Now we got this madness. people take us out of town on a fucking vacation. You can't go out of town on vacation with your friends because they jealous of you with that William Lynch syndrome. Negro Europeans take you out of town and kill you because they still got that slave master education embedded in their fucking mind. Ain't that a bitch? That's why I don't trust motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I don't trust you. Listen, if you ever had a friend that crossed you and y'all still cool today, have you ever had a friend that crossed you and y'all okay to the day? Y'all still hang out a little bit. You don't really trust them, but y'all been crossed, but not to the degree that you can't hang out with them no more. But you've been crossed before from that friend. So what I'm saying is, maybe this sister Shanquilla Robinson was crossed by one of her friends before, but being a good human that she probably was, she probably forgave them. She probably forgave them. You know what? And I'm not blaming on her religion. It's just how black people are. We are very forgiving people. We forgive the white race for annihilating our people, putting our people in the slave trade. The reason why I say we forgive those people, because we won't come together and help our people. We rather stay disunited to keep helping white supremacy live out its reign. That's just what it is. We hate each other that much. We know what it takes. We know it takes love, harmony, unity for black people to come back together as one people and do what we need to do. But there's black people, black devils, that they don't want that to happen. So we do have black devils living among us. We have black devils. A black devil is a gossiper. A black devil is one, you tell a black devil that you got $1 million put up and saved, that black devil gonna be so motherfucking jealous, they're gonna find a way to try to rob and kill you. So be careful. If your friends crossed you before, they'll cross you again. If your friends crossed you before, they will cross you again. If your friends cross you, they will cross you again. Do you know Shanquilla Robinson, mother, was advised by her friends that her daughter died because of alcohol? Don't you know one of her male friends that recorded the video of her being beaten down by another female? That he went on trips and vacations with Shanquilla's mother and father, family members. So your friends ain't who the fuck they say they is. Watch your friends, because them motherfuckers be envy of you. Watch your friends. Watch your kinfolks. Your kinfolks could be jealous of you. They hate to hear you doing something good. They be glad when your ass is broke. They don't come around your ass when your ass broke. But let one of your kinfolks feel like you got some money. They gonna be calling you on the phone. They gonna be trying to be in your life. For what? To be a roadblock. To be a devil. A black devil. Beware of the black devils, y'all. The white man ain't the only devil up on this planet. How you think Africa got taken over? It took millions and millions of years for the white man to get into Africa. He just didn't take Africa overnight. But you know that the African helped the white man overthrow his own people. And that's what we're doing today. We take our people out on vacation and plan to kill and rob our own people. We're doing the same thing that the Caucasian been doing to our people over 400 years. We are helping the establishment exterminate our people, being black devils. So the question is, are there black devils living among us as a people? I want to say this to the people in North Carolina who really love Shanquilla Robinson. That's what she was from, North Carolina. And the people really care about her. I want to send my condolences. I'm not making a video trying to come up off the video. I'm just showing, not to come up off her situation. I'm just showing how we hate each other, how the rage and jealousy is so deep, you know. And Honorable Elijah Muhammad was right when he said the author of murder is jealousy and envy. And we do have black devils living among us. Our black politicians ain't nothing but the devil. They can't reach out and have a program to touch the people in the community, that we got to stop self-hating each other to the point we want to kill each other. The black politician knows what's going on in the community. Education, man. Once you teach the people who they are on self-knowledge of self, that's why they don't want it out. That's why they ban my videos. That's why they hate me. Anybody teach anything about knowledge of self, they know that we'll stop killing each other once you teach us who we are as a people. Watch your friends. Watch your kin folks. Don't be telling people the good things that God Almighty has blessed you with. Don't be telling people nothing that your ancestors then gave you. Quit telling people your business. Quit saying how you feel so good in the world because all these blessings are coming your way. You got to be careful, black people. You're not dealing with the natural order of an African mind right now. The African has been corrupted ever since the white man stepped in Africa. Ever since the white man gave us Christianity. Ever since William Lynch. I want y'all to study William Lynch in 1712, how William Lynch put it down, how to make the Negro hate a motherfucking self. How they did it. How they use a mechanism, how they use a technology to make you hate and envy one another. How the house nigga and the field nigga was always at odds. You feel me? The white man, William Lynch, 1712. Go look that up. The William Lynch letter, how he came to America to help the slave masters in America control the black slave, because the black people were rising up, killing the slave master, running away, wouldn't work. So they came up how to put the African at odds with each other, how to make the African hate the light-skinned ones and the dark-skinned ones, how to put the woman at odds with the black man, how to make the young generation and the black generation hate each other. This was the motherfucking scientific motherfucking shit they pulled on black people. William Lynch came to America to show slave masters how to control the Negro. He said this method that he's going to push up on our people will control our people for 500 to 1,000 motherfucking years. And niggas are still controlled by that jealousy and envy. How to make the Negro hate the other Negro. You get one authority over another one. And you make them love the white man. See? William Lynch said you got to make them love us because we the ones who gave the house Negro a little bit more authority than the field Negro. And the field Negro will always resent the house Negro. And the house Negro is a nigga who got the blessings, who can shit on the field nigga. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with us. Field niggas versus house niggas. A house nigga is a nigga who may get a little bit more riches, and he think he the shit Because this brother right here might got 2 nickels. He may got 50,000. You know, that's rich to a nigga. 50 bands is rich to a nigga because he got his own bag. You know what I'm saying? 60 grand is rich to a nigga because he got his own bag. But you ain't got no power, nigga. The white man can come take that from your ass and your ass be back at square one. But if you got power, you got a motherfucking united front with you, motherfucker. They can't take shit. And this is what they do. They United Nation. That's why they call it United Nation. Hunkies united. United Nation. So we the only motherfuckers we ain't got no unification. We ain't united. I'm talking about when something happened in America, a motherfucker should be on the phone in Nigeria like, why the fuck y'all shooting down African descendants in motherfucking America? This is the president of motherfucking Nigeria. That's what they do in China. When a motherfucking American Chinese get shot down, they on that phone. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody represent us. You feel me? I ain't no motherfucking Indian. I'm not trying to hear that shit. You look at my nose and look at my motherfucking protruding lips and my nose, I'm nothing Indian. You feel what I'm saying? I got nappy ass hair. So somebody from Africa needs to be calling when an African descendant getting shot down in jail for nothing. See, we ain't got nobody to front for us. You feel me? Hey, this is Underground Warrior TV. Master likes, share this video, man. I'm gone. Black Power.